shit. Bro, 2000 for Brest.
What?
Against Madrid.
I'm not a bookie, bro.
Oh, sorry.
It's the last match night of Champions League.
Got confused, bro.
And this is Game Time Banter. So, it's a wrap on the group stage of the new format of the UEFA Champions League. And boys, what a last game it was. What a last match night. So many fixtures, so many things to talk about. Let's dive right into it.
क्रेजी यार. मैं आज एरिश को थोड़ा ज्यादा मिस कर रहा हूँ. कोई तो बोल रहा था कि लिवरपूल का परफेक्ट रन कंटिन्यू होने वाला है. They are going to be the only team who stays unbeaten in the group stage. But ठीक है. I mean, it was a C team, almost a C squad.
I mean, to be fair, they wouldn't have mind if they either finish first or second, because they almost gone through the top two, and a huge prize money is on their way. I heard 55 million is on their way.
Oh,
so
yes.
irrespective of first or second, so. A big game coming up in the Premier League. I think even Mo Salah mentioned that they are going for the Premier League more than Champions League. So I think it makes sense to Liverpool.
But then Barca missed their chance to go first again with a draw.
Well,
How do you
everything
feel?
works for good and bad, right? Madrid is not in the top 8. So congratulations on that.
ये salty attitude मेरे को पसंद नहीं है यार. मैं neutral हूँ. मैं बहुत neutral हूँ.
You don't have to stay neutral.
हम जीते ना जीते हमारे दोस्त
नहीं ये ऐसे fans मुझे नहीं पसंद.
चाहिए ऐसे.
I'm a purist. I like football. I don't like this attitude. मेरा reel मत देखना.
The shirt you were wearing shows it off. I mean, as a Barca fan, even I'm a Barca fan, but I want to play a devil advocate here, and I want to ask you guys a question. So, as much as the attacking side of football from Barcelona and Manchester League has been tremendous all over the season, but in the top 8 in the Champions League, Barcelona has been the only team that considered most number of goals.
But let me butt in here and tell you, Barca also has the highest goal difference.
Yeah, but that is exactly my
We
point.
concede more, we score more.
That's exactly the point.
Well, someday it is going to be different. You'll concede more and you'll score.
Yeah, and especially in a tournament like Champions League, in the knockout stages, you need a solid, tight defense.
And there is also a saying that attack wins you games, defense wins you championship. So, are you worried that this pattern is continuing, and how do you see that?
Maybe not after today's match because we weren't playing our best team. You had Eric Garcia and Arau in the starting lineup, and that just shows how much you miss Kubarsi and Inigo Martinez. I mean, all the offside calls that they used to make with that high defense line, Arau and
chemistry is
Garcia,
not there.
can't do that, bro. So it's fine. I'm not that worried, and especially when it's two-legged ties, I feel Barca will scrape through with the current potential opponents they have. They will.
Who are the potential opponents?
So Barca can either face Benfica, who we have already played, Monaco, to whom we have lost. We have PSG.
And we all love Brest.
Yes. I mean, I would love to play with Brest. I would love to play with the team Brest.
Noted.
No, but honestly, among these, any opponent that you feel we shouldn't face,
I
your
think
least favorite.
it has to be PSG because the last games that we saw, they were not very good, right? But in the last 2 games, they were absolutely terrific. So if you need to be scared of somebody, it is PSG that you need to be scared.
But तेरे में सब वो क्या बोलते हैं, revenge का खून नहीं खोल रहा है. ये क्या बात हुई?
खोल रहा है.
I think उसका soft corner है for Lucho.
That is still there, but every Barca fan has that revenge. We got our revenge on Bayern Munich, on Real Madrid, on Benfica. Now Liverpool and PSG.
So that's not revenge. Bayern defeated you in knockouts. You defeated them in a very random.
Bro, that's called revenge, right?
That is not revenge.
That's your team in UCL.
There are levels to this. Okay.
Where did your team finish in the UCL?
Which league you are playing?
Bro, we are playing in
ये कौन सा team है? ये कौन सा?
See, I am a blue from inside.
Okay.
Mumbai Indians.
Mumbai City FC.
अच्छा.
City FC.
Let's dive in and talk about the other match. Bayern got a convincing win, 3-1 against Slovan. Expected from Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward game. Not against a very top team. The result I'm more fascinated by is AC Milan. Dude, in the last video, you were talking about European royalty, AC Milan. They lost to Dinamo Zagreb.
I mean, the bottling job is continuing as of AC Milan.
And we talked about it. They had to travel all the way to Croatia and play these games. So it's very difficult to travel and play these away fixtures.
But football is cruel. Dinamo Zagreb won the game, still didn't make it to the top 24.
Wow. On the flip side, Club Brugge, who were leading Man City 1-0 in the half time, failed to win the match. Man City got into the playoff, scrappy playoff, I would say. 3-1, they won. But Club Brugge did make into the playoff.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what, the luck factor comes into the picture.
This is football, is what? Right. This is what football is.
Bro, I'm telling you, but now, can we say that this is the end of City now? Because, and let me tell you their potential opponents now. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid.
Okay.
Oh,
That is whom they will face in the playoff.
it's
I
gonna
mean-
be tasty for someone as neutral as me.
Well, there's going to be a lot of money for the European UEFA, right? There's going to be a lot of money for them.
True.
I mean, and also, talking about Madrid played with Brest and
Yeah.
They put 3 past Brest.
they put 3
But
past
the pressure on Brest was not that great, I feel that.
True.
I mean, I like Brest, to be honest. So it's very hard for me to
Y'all.
The atmosphere in that stadium was crazy, but
Yeah.
I think after a very long time, Brest had a full house, and especially for this match with Eric Roy. I think Eric Roy is their manager at this point in time, like a man of real character. But then again, when you come to Madrid's road to the semi-finals and finals is going to be very tough. They will face either City or Celtic, as we just talked about it, and even after that, the seed in which they'll come out for the top 8 is it'll either be Atletico Madrid or Bayern Leverkusen.
Well, that is the beauty of this format, I guess.
Yeah, so
I mean, as you said, Atletico Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen, along with them, Aston Villa.
Yeah.
The 3 teams, along with Inter Milan, all have qualified for the top 8. Votes on them.
Well, Aston Villa deserves it, man. Right from the start of the season, I thought that they are going to make it to the top 8. And well, they made it to the top.
I mean, it's been a Unai Emery's masterclass.
Yeah.
Even in Villarreal, even at Sevilla, he was coaching there. Even Aston Villa last year and this year also. Even though they are not at their very best in the Premier League, when it's come to cup competition, either be it Europa League or Champions League, Unai Emery always turns up and his team always turns up.
Yeah.
So I think along with Atletico Madrid and even Bayer Leverkusen, I think even Aston Villa might be a potential tough opponents for people who are coming out from the playoff.
Yeah, of course. And bro, Inter Milan, let me tell you something. The team which has considered the least amount of goals in the Champions League, and that number is 1.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Inter has only conceded 1 goal in the
8
entire.
games.
Yes,
Oh.
only 1 goal.
And they played Arsenal, Man City.
Yeah.
Nerazzurri.
So it
Italian
just shows
defense.
that Italian defense. But it's not their defense; it's also the midfield, dude. When you have players like Barella, the work rate of players like Barella and all the players there. Even their wing backs, bro. DeMarco, I feel he's one of the best wing backs in world football at the moment. So when you have a team like that, you can expect, to really have that kind
And
of
a
solid
potential
defense.
called Bastoni at their defense.
Yeah.
Many teams actually eyeing on him, but I think it's good for him to stay at Inter because the way Inter are playing in the last couple of seasons or 3-4 seasons from Inzaghi, I think it's been a team to look out for.
Also, you can't take the credits away from Lautaro, man. A hat-trick last
Hat-trick,
night.
Yes. He
He has been great.
Crazy, dude. Oh, but by the way, PSG has also made it through, and PSG could potentially face Barcelona, the fixture that we just spoke about.
Dembele scored a hat-trick.
We had,
A hat-trick.
we had 3 hat tricks in the last match day.
Wow,
Yeah.
So
insane. On the flip side, Benfica
Yeah.
put 2 past against Juventus.
Yeah.
The team that that never conceded goal or always go for a draw. I think is it time to question Thiago Motta's Juventus?
too early. I would say too early.
I think it is about time because
Yeah,
they
even
are
I
I
think
fifth
so. I
or
think it
sixth
is
in the Serie A.
Yeah, it is time to consider.
And given that what he promised Juventus fans was like the glory days of Juventus when they won 9 or 10 straight series, and this is something they all expect their club out of. But
I mean, you don't have to go right there and be like Arne Slot or Hansi Flick in this matter of time, but at least you shouldn't be like they are the. If you see the record in the Serie A, the highest amount of draw, it's on them. 11 draws, I think. If I'm not right.
yeah.
I mean, this is a staggering stat, and I don't think.
But they are still unbeaten, right?
No, they are beaten.
They have
They are beaten. Yeah. So things are not going in their favor.
Maybe. And when you look at the teams which have dropped out of the top 24, all those which have been relegated out, any team that you feel was unlucky maybe should have made it into the top 24. Because there have been a lot of teams that went out.
I guess Shakhtar could have been one of the teams who could have
Maybe.
made it to the top 24.
Maybe I have a bias here with the Spanish league, but Girona, I feel.
They won a single game, and how can you expect them to qualify at the top 24?
I mean, yeah, but
with
the
that
kind of
guy?
season they had last time around in La Liga, after that, I was really expecting them to play well in this
I
Champions
mean, to
League.
be fair on them, bro, I mean, it's owned by City Club.
Mm.
So they're serious talent, and their most productive player last season, Savio,
Yeah.
has been sold off to Man City,
Yeah.
and they are literally handicapped both in attack and defense. So
True.
it's hard for them to come into a Champions League where 36 potential good clubs are playing, and they played actually Arsenal yesterday, and they couldn't able to come past them. So
Yeah.
Arsenal won 2-1.
Yeah.
And
But I'm telling you, Arsenal is one of the luckiest teams. Even if you look at their potential
seriously,
opponents
after
now.
what happened last week, Michael Oliver.
I mean, okay, not that, but in terms of the draw, especially in the Champions League, even in the group stage, their draws was very easy.
Yeah.
Now their potential opponents are also super easy. Like, I mean, I would say they have the easiest of the draws.
Who are they playing?
Wait, I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
Let's come on to in the meantime, let's come on to Dortmund.
Yeah.
After sacking Nuri Sahin,
A win, right?
yes, and they almost got into the top 8.
Yeah, they almost were.
Yeah, but
One team that we aren't talking about, boys, and you're forgetting that this team is actually in the top 8, Lille. Lille won 6-1 against Feyenoord.
The
yesterday.
best team of Liga.
Probably.
yeah, it looks like it.
And you're scared to face PSG? Come on, man.
That is the respect.
Well, bring
for
us
Lucha.
PSG now.
That is the respect for Lucha. That is different.
Yeah, that is.
But Lille, let's talk about Lille. No one expected. If you had told me Lille is gonna be a top 8,
Never.
when the teams like Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, teams like this are not going to be in the top 8, and Lille is going to be in the top 8.
I think they defeated Feyenoord last night, right?
yes,
Yeah.
Feyenoord is the same team which defeated Bayern in the last match.
Yep.
week.
3-0.
Yeah.
3-0, yeah. So that
it
is
shows
crazy.
you how competitive the
Yeah.
Champions
And technically, Lille has defeated Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid both in the
Yeah,
Champions
both the
League.
Madrid clubs.
Both the Madrid clubs in the Champions League. So it is going to be crazy. Oh, Arsenal's potential fixtures are in the lot of Juventus, AC Milan, and all those clubs.
Oh, Italian
So-
royalty.
Yeah, it could. Both your Italian
I'm
royalties
afraid to say
have
royalties.
lost. You're still behind the
But
Italian
it will be
royalties.
very defensive fixtures, like mostly because Arsenal also they are pretty compact in
Corner
the
FC.
yeah.
I mean, it's hard, dude. Come on. it's hard on them to say corner. If they are good at something, they are maximizing that. So
And again,
Yeah, they're
Champions League
maximizing.
nights in these knockout fixtures, of course, these things actually matter. It's very helpful.
I mean, yeah, it matters, but then at the end, they anyways have to go and bottle it. So, fine, yeah, you win whatever you want to win now.
Eventually, they're going to bottom.
They'll eventually drop
Eventually,
out.
though, Real Madrid goes on to the Champions League.
That's a big statement. huh?
See, eventually, everything comes down to that.
Chelsea fans and Man United fans, if the team is not performing well, they have a shadow to go and the game is called Real Madrid.
Yeah. The white cave, huh? Full of ice. Huh?
Well, but then I think this has been it for this video. But
Yeah.
very soon we will come back when the actual fixtures are actually out.
That's
for the
going to
Champions
come
League.
out on Friday.
Yes.
So after Friday, we will come back and see every team is going to face and
And
Yeah,
we're going to see some
we'll do a
cracking.
prediction as well.
Yes, cracking
One
Champions
thing
League
we're sure
action.
about, it is going to be a cracking round. Even the playoffs for
Yes.
the round of 16, it's going to be.
I guess the playoffs are going to be more crazier than the.
Then
Yes.
the round of 16.
Yeah, that's
Probably, yes, they are going to be. So, yeah, we'll be back with that video. Till then, it's been us on Gametime Banter.